first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 4th verse, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Atra Sura Mageshvasa Bhimarjuna Samayudihi Yuyudano Viratascha Drupatascha Maharataha. Here Duryodhana is describing the courage, valor, glory of the other side army. Here in this army, there are many heroes wielding mighty bows and equal in military prowess to Bhima and Arjuna, Yuyudana, Virada, and the great chariot warrior Drupada. Duryodhana now points out all the great warriors fighting for Pandavas, ready to lay their life for Pandavas. See, when the fear comes, enemy looks too powerful. Enemy's strength is your fear. Suddenly, Duryodhana is praising the whole Pandava army. He says, here in this army, there are many heroes wielding mighty bows and equal in military prowess to Bhima and Arjuna. He raises the Bhima and Arjuna to a level where he sets a standard based on Bhima Arjuna. He says Bhima and Arjuna are the standard, and to their level there are many heroes. Yuyudana, Virada and Drupada. Shuraha, he uses the word Shuraha, heroes. Please understand, when the ego is mixed with the depression, it expresses as fear. When the ego does not mix with the depression, it expresses as a withdrawal feeling. If you are just depressed and your ego is not supporting it, you will feel like withdrawing. That is what Arjuna felt. When Arjuna had depression, he was withdrawing. He is not describing all the glory of the opposite army. He says very clearly, we can kill them, but what are we going to get by killing all of them? Please understand the whole attitude. Here the reason for Duryodhana's depression is the fear of failure. How can we kill all these heroes? Big fellows are there. But the Arjuna's depression, the reason for the Arjuna's depression is, why should we kill? What are we going to gain by killing all these fellows? See the big difference. Depression supported by ego, depression not supported by ego. If your ego does not support the depression, even depression leads you to the right direction. I tell you, if Arjuna did not have depression, there would have been war. Naturally, Arjuna would have won the game because Krishna is there. But Arjuna would not have become enlightened. But here, his right depression and the right decision to approach the right person. Arjuna could have gone to Dharma, Yudhishthira, when he was depressed. I tell you, if he has gone to Yudhishthira, Yudhishthira would have been convinced by Arjuna and they would have withdrawn from the war. He could have gone to Bhima. Maybe Bhima would have killed Arjuna. You fool, at this moment, you are trying to torture and disturb the whole process. Better let you die. He could have gone to Nagula and Sagadeva. How they would have handled, we don't know. But fortunately, he went to right person, Krishna. Right depression, right approach, right person was approached. That is why not only Arjuna won the game of the war, he won the game of life. Sometime your individual ego costs too much in the life. I can say it can cost sometimes lives, not just one life, lives. Atra shura maheshvasa bhimarjuna samayuti yuyutano viratascha drupatascha maharata. Duryodhana then pointed out the great Pandava warriors such as Bhima and Arjuna, who too were students of Drona, as well as a number of other great warriors fighting for the Pandavas. If you do the psychoanalysis of Duryodhana, you can see the tremendous overflowing fear, arrogance, ego, and unable to take the responsibility, unwilling to take the responsibility, the shivering internally and externally.